left, right, left.
That I know. Okay, I have already started the recording also. Now, Rishikesh sir, you can start, sir. You can
Yeah,
share. I have already
let's
started.
start. Yeah, sure. Just give me a second. Hello, everyone. So I think you can see my screen.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, yes. You may hide this little strip. Yes,
Which
hide,
one?
hide. Yes, hide. Yes, it's a hide. Hide is written. Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
yes, yes. Now it's fine. Complete.
Yeah. Good morning. So today we will go through the fundamentals of social engineering attacks, and we will also go through one tool, and then we will see how we can integrate large language models to create phishing template, and then link that template with phishing tools. So the main objective is like we will go through the fundamental concepts of social engineering, and like what are the tools which we can use. We will not go through all the tools, but I have given in the slide, so you can go in your free time. And then also what are insider threats, and we'll know how like impersonation happens on social engineering sites, which is common. And then what are the general countermeasures that we can take to prevent these kind of social engineering attacks. So as you already know that social engineering is more on like how attackers trick people to disclose confidential information. For instance, like nowadays it is also common that many a times scammers call on your phone and they will ask for the PIN, and you will or we are already familiar with phishing emails that we receive with the phishing links, and that we many a times people click on those links and they provide the information. And a lot of times also with those phishing emails, we have the links which when we click it automatically downloads some malicious file in the background, or it will run some script which we might not be aware of, and it will collect confidential information from your systems. So there are a lot of tricks that cyber criminals do to trick people to reveal confidential information which they can sell on dark web, or they can use that information to compromise the infrastructure. So there are different types of social engineering attacks. So like phone based, nowadays we receive a lot of scam calls where they might like pretend as IT people. In the company also we get a lot of calls, like we are from IT's department, and you need to provide the PIN. Sometimes somebody is trying to log in your Outlook, so they will trick people in different way. And many a times people disclose those PIN or confidential information, even they allow them to access their systems. So that is a phone based. And then dumpster diving is more like when people go and look in the trash of the organization, where most of the time, besides like the room where meeting happens, conference room, or other meeting rooms. And a lot of time people discuss a lot of things, and they take the meeting notes on the plain paper. Maybe they will draw some architecture and anything on whiteboard, and they will leave it as it is. So a lot of times maybe if someone is not happy, and they can pay someone who's like doing like mm, they will just go and see the information in those trash or maybe the whiteboard, and they can forward those information to someone else. Then there is a shoulder surfing where, for instance, we are sitting in the office or maybe at in cyber cafe or maybe in the cafeteria, and we are typing something, and maybe someone is just behind the shoulder. He or she tries to check what the person is typing, and maybe someone is trying to log in their Gmail, and then they will get the information about the username or password or any account. Attacking through social media is also common nowadays. People will send some information and tricks people to click on those information or share some information to person who has contacted on social media. So that is also very common nowadays. So there are different browse like we can some preventive controls that we can take to prevent these kind of attacks, like pop-up blocker, that is like a browser where it blocks unwanted and dangerous pop-up ads or anything or messages. Unsafe site warnings, and that is also if enabled, like if we visit some malicious sites, or which the sites which doesn't have a very good reputation, maybe your browser will send some show some message that yeah, maybe on this is unsafe or something like that. And also we can integrate antivirus, anti-malware protection tool software with our browser, which will also help us in preventing from downloading any malicious contents or visiting malicious websites. Of course, it will slow down your browser, but also it is like a preventive measure. It will prevent you from a lot of cyber attacks. Automatic updates also, we should I mean update our browser or like operating system we do, and it is always good to update it, because maybe we have some vulnerability in the current version, and if we update that, that vulnerability will be like patched. Private browsing capability is also a good thing, that where we are like doing browsing in a private mode, but that is also a safe browsing activity. But your internet service provider is still, they can find the information. And so but still it is considered as a good practice for browsing. And also we should be follow some best practices to and we should not just go and log in some free Wi-Fi publicly available and do some transactions, or log in some our account. So that is, I mean, we should always avoid accessing the publicly available Wi-Fi, uh, and just go and log in and browse anything. If of course you can check couple of information which if you need urgently, but if it is not needed, then we should always avoid that. And also we should be aware about like accessing websites in public, what we are accessing it, we should be always careful. And public computers are also we should be very careful about, if we go in any hotel or any place where they have designated place with some computers to browse, we should always be careful also what we are browsing there and everything. And also we should make sure that our home network is secure. We have proper access control and authentication. Our password is strong enough, and to make your home network secure. And also there are some tools that you can download on your mobile, and time to time you can check which are the computers or machines which are connected through your home network. And Always, when we are saving any personal information on shopping websites, we should be careful, because a lot of time happens that those shopping websites are compromised, and maybe if your personal information is saved there, then that will be extracted, and maybe people will share it on dark web. So that is, we should always be careful, and there are a lot of like proprietary, and also there are some services provided by some companies which you can avail, but of course you need to pay to, like they will send a report of about your information from dark web. So time to time, like every month, they will send like how many information they have found on dark web related with your for instance, email account or your address. So they will go back and find everything till like last 10, 12 years. So always, like it is also good thing to avail those services provided by some companies, but you need to pay. Many a times you cannot go and scan the dark web, entire dark web, so they have the facilities so they can do that. And if you are not sure about any software, then yeah, we should not avoid installing those software if we are not sure about that tool that we are going to use. So, as we just discussed, there are different types of social engineering attacks, like also human based, where some people interact and they try to trick someone to provide some confidential information. Computer based is like where people send some phishing emails or some messaging, and they try to get access to the infrastructure. Maybe they will ask someone to provide the access to their computers, or maybe they will send some phishing emails, and person will open, and then maybe they will provide some information like confidential username and password, and that will enable the attackers to get access to the infrastructure. Then there is also mobile based social engineering, which is also very common, like with smishing SMS based phishing, where very short messages are sent by attackers with some information and some links, and people click on those links, and that also cause like problems, like maybe some malicious codes or tools will trojan will be downloaded on their mobile, and it will disclose a lot of information. Insider threat is also very common, that we should be always careful, and that's why a lot of companies are also discussing about zero trust. So insider is like an employee that we trust, and who has access to maybe your critical information in the organization. And if that person is not happy, maybe they can disclose some information that they know about, maybe your topology in the infrastructure, how your servers are connected, and what operating systems you are using, what ports and services are open. A lot of other details they can share with attackers, or maybe your competitors, and they will maybe use those information to coordinate an attack, and that will compromise your infrastructure. So insider attack are generally like performed by privileged users, like users or employees who have access to your critical assets in the organization, and they'll know a lot of information. And also maybe that person or employee is not very happy with your with the salary or manager or anything, or maybe the policy of the organization the person is not happy about, and that can also cause them to disclose the information. And maybe an employee was terminated or fired suddenly, and he has a lot of, or she has a lot of information. Maybe that employee can damage the infrastructure. So inside, and that's why I mean, a lot of companies are also implementing zero trust in their infrastructure. So proper segmentation, proper access control authorizations, and everything that we should do. So insider attack is effective because a lot of time we don't know like what's going on, and even maybe your security tools will not detect it because the person already knows how to bypass those like security tools, or how your topology is and how we can bypass that. So maybe it will be undetected for a long time, and organization will not know that, and it is very easy to launch also. Person who is not happy with the organization, maybe, and they have access to critical information, so they can use those information to maybe damage your infrastructure. Maybe they will change some parameters or something, or some rules in the firewalls, and it will enable to bypass those security settings. So that's why it is difficult to detect, and also prevention is also very difficult from insider attack. But once like we have a proper zero trust implementation, and if we don't provide a lot of privilege to one person, then to some extent we can mitigate those issues. And also we should have a proper policies and procedures in place, maybe if we have to access a particular server or information, maybe uh, we need to have two people who can access those systems, and we need to have a proper clearance. So a lot of things in terms of policies and procedures that we can implement to at least prevent or make it difficult uh, to do an insider attack. And at least if somebody launch that, then at least we can detect it quickly. So this is just an basic example of insider attack. So disgruntled employee is like employee who is not happy with the organization, and the person has access to company's critical information, confidential information, and maybe he is also aware about how your infrastructure looks like, how the servers are connected, and where we have the firewalls and intrusion detection system, and what we can do to bypass them. So if they have those kind of information, and if they are privileged enough, then they can use their privileged access to sell or provide those confidential information, maybe to your competitors of the organization, or maybe sell those information to cyber criminals, which they can use it to maybe coordinate a cyber attack on the organization in future. Impersonation is also very common on nowadays social networking sites. So maybe people will impersonate as someone else, and then they will try to connect with you and get some information, so about a person. Or maybe they will just try to behave as your manager, and they will try to extract some confidential information about your organization. So nowadays on social networking sites, that is very common. So that is also we should be careful about whom we are adding. So this is a social engineering toolkit. I have given every instruction in the slide. So this is available in Kali. I will show that how you can use, but it is very easy. I mean, so you can install Kali Linux in your virtual machine, and then it is already installed there. So you don't have to install it. So it is very basic tool actually, but it is good to know if you are very new to social engineering toolkit or phishing attacks and how it happens. And you, if you are not aware about the phishing tool, then it is a good thing to know. So you can just start that. It is very easy. You can click on that, and then you will get all these options that you see here. You can select from one of these options. So here you can see that I selected website attack vectors. So it will enable me to create a link which you can send to someone, and then if they click on that link, you and provide some information, you will be able to know what person entered. And then I selected the third option. Here you can see credential harvester attack. So like extracting the credentials like username and password. And then there are some templates that you can use. You can also provide your own, for instance, maybe some other website like Facebook, Instagram, and anything. So here you see that I provided the entered the URL of Facebook .com, and then it will clone that login page, and it will give the link like https that you see here, login.facebook.com. And then you can share this link that you see here, cloning the website. And then if somebody entered some information like username and password, then you will see on your terminal. So once it is cloned, you can share that. And then if somebody click on those links, and I have also attached my server address here in the email. So then if somebody clicked on the link with username and password, it will display here. I have not shown that, but it is very basic tool, but it is good to know if you have not you are not aware about these tools. Then there is another which is better than previous one, Zfisher. So it is an open source tool. So you can just Google it, and just you need to git clone that. And what it provides, it gives you like 34 to 35 custom template that you can use, and it is written in Bash language. It is also very easy to install, and it is publicly available. So even you can follow this link, and also you can just Google it and clone it from the GitHub. And all these things, I would suggest to do it on your Kali machine. So you can install Kali inside your virtual box, and then you can do these things. And then you just need to git clone that. And then once it is cloned, then you need to navigate in that Zfisher directory. And then you just need to provide this command, bash. Maybe if it doesn't run with bash, then just provide sudo bash zfisher.sh, and it will run. And then you will get interface like this that you see here, and it will give you 3 to 34 templates that you can use, and you can select any option, and then it will create a link. And also advantage is like you can install some tunnel maybe Cloudflare or ngrok. So ngrok.io you can use, but also be careful, they will detect that if you are using it for these kind of phishing activities, they will block your account. But yeah, you can use ngrok.io, and then what it will help you, like let's say you created this link that you see URL 1, so https cca 7 something and .ngrok.io. So you can share that, and also the third one. And then if somebody click on the link, then you will receive the credentials on your Kali terminal here. And you can install the tunnel, and then it will work publicly also. So this is just some tools that are there. We will also go through another tool. So to also, it is good to enable this Google Safe browsing in your browser. If that will enable you to, like, from instance, if you are using Chrome, then you can enable that Google safe browsing, and it will check for any phishing attempts or something like that. So you see here, I have enabled that, and when I tried to open, it showed me Google safe browsing recently detected phishing on this link. So it is always good to follow these practices, so that at least if somebody send you some link, or if you are browsing any malicious website, then it will trigger an alert message and then you can be take some countermeasures, like maybe you will just close those links and scan your computer. So you see here, it will not work. Like here, when I sent it on my another account, and then I clicked the link on my mobile, and then entered the information, and it found that. So just for a demonstration, what I did, I just typed Rishi and the password in a random thing I typed, and it will also show the system where we open the link, the IP address. So it will give you the IP address. Also, it will show you the browser which was used to open the link. So all those information you can find in this file, in the directory or auth and usernames.dat. So in that file you will find all the details. But these IP address and username credentials, it will show you on the terminal also. But like what browser was used and everything, so you can find all those details in this file usernames.dat. So this is one tool, Zfisher. And this is again the social engineering toolkit, with different parameters. Also you can try, like a spear phishing attack, like creating uh, payload and listener. So all those things also you can do. You can just follow this. So for instance, this is just HTA is a simple HTML application that gives the full access to the attacker to any remote system. So that is also, you can do that. So you first, you need to select the second option, website attack vectors, and then this one in the option seventh, that you can select for launching this HTML application, attack HTA attack method, and then to get the full access to the remote system if somebody click on that link. So it will give you the file association, that like .hta extension. So it will have that. And then again you can follow the same procedures, like site cloner I selected, and then I clone the facebook.com, for instance, and then I provide that link, and if somebody will click that, then uh, I will be able to, like, get access to that system. I'm not showing that. First you just try those things. So I have also linked it with my meta exploit, so I'm not going through that. So you just need to skip this slide. So here you see, once I created the link, and somebody like I clicked the link, then it showed me that yeah, a launcher .hta, this is an application which was embedded in that link, could harm your device. So you can just delete that. But if somebody accidentally click on the keep and download that and provide the information, they will cyber attackers will get all the like full access to the system. So this is just like how it looks like once, like generally you can cancel that, and but if somebody click on the run, then as an attacker I can get the full access to the system. So I'm not going through this one. This is just another thing. So, phishing countermeasures tool also that we should follow. You can install Netcraft in your browser, fish tank, and that will help you to prevent any malicious browsing activity. Or if you are getting redirected to some malicious sites, then it will prevent you. So it is always good to have these kind of tools. So you don't need to have 3 to 4 tools. You can just have Netcraft or Fish Tank installed on your browser, or even if you have some antivirus tool installed. And what you can do, you can just embed that in the browser, and it will also help you to prevent any kind of attack. For instance, if you click on some link and it is redirecting you to some malicious site, it will prevent that. And also it will give you an alert that maybe this website is malicious. So those things are really helpful. Of course, it will slow down your browsing activity a bit. Your browser will slow down, but it is always good to have some security, especially if you are using that system for doing some transactions. So this is another very good fishing tool, and Go Fish. So you can use this tool actually for this activity. Uh, so what I would suggest to, like, I have given the link and everything, detailed information, and you can download this tool in your Kali machine and install that. So it is very easy to like install, and also it is open source tool, and that is also very widely used actually for doing phishing campaign, phishing simulations. And it is written in Go language, and very easy to use tool actually. You can just download from this site. So I have downloaded this 64-bit version, so you can download that from this link. So if this link is changed, just Google Go Fish. I think you can find that it will work. So, and then download this for Kali machine 64-bit zip file, and then you can just extract the zip file and just change your directory in that folder. And then you just need to type this command. I will show that everything. So I have downloaded it in my download folder on Kali machine, and then I just navigated in that directory, and then just type this command sudo dot slash gofish. So when you will do it for the first time, it will give you username and also password. So username and password you will use when so you see here there are two links. One is admin server that you see here in the terminal screenshot, https is 0.0.0.333. So you first need to use this link with 0.0.0.333, and copy this link and open in your browser in Kali machine, and then use that username and password. You will find a long terminal message, and in that you will find that username and password. And generally it will be admin or maybe something else. At least username will be admin, and maybe the password is something else. So you just need to provide that, and if you change the password, then remember that, and always change the password, and then remember that password. Maybe if you try to log in second time, maybe you will have problem if you don't remember, and maybe in the second time you will not get that password on the terminal. So for the first time when you start, then you will get that. So use this first link 0.0.0. And in this port number on, and type it on your browser, just copy paste, and then open the GoFish dashboard and log in on that. So you can change, like for instance, the username, and you can keep the username but change the password. So this will be once you log in. So you can see here I have logged in HTTPS 0.0.0.333 port 3333. So this will be look like your dashboard, GoFish dashboard. And in the left sidebar, you will find a lot of information, different like first to launch do the phishing campaign, you need to create sending profiles from which account you will send that. So don't send it to anyone else. So I would suggest to just create two Gmail accounts and use that. So use one of your Gmail account to send the phishing link on another one. So you will find that first we need to create the sending profile, then landing page. Like if you are sending the phishing email to someone with some link, then if that person click on that link, then what page will that person will land into? Maybe Netflix or Amazon Prime or Facebook. And then also you need to create the email templates, like what type kind of email it will look like. And then maybe for instance, if you are using this tool to do a phishing campaign like for training and workshop in the organization, then maybe you would like to send it to 50 or 100 people, so that you can do it in users and group, and then you can create the campaign and launch the campaign. So here you can see that this is just from multiple iterations. Like 8 emails have been sent, one email is open, one like it showed that in one email I clicked the link, and then I also submitted the data. So when you will send the email, it will attach a tracker. So when the person will open the email, it will know that yeah, an email has been opened, and if person will click on the link, it will know the link is clicked, and all those information will be sent to the phishing server. And if the person submitted the data, then that will be also forwarded. So the first thing is to create the sending profile. So sending profile is like what you can do, as I mentioned, use two Gmail accounts. So one you can use to send the phishing email, and another one you can just act as a victim and click on the link. Sorry. So always check what is the new policies. So generally, to create the sending profile, you need to enable two-step verification in your Gmail account. So you can even type if you don't find two-step verification, because many times Gmail also changes those settings. So find this two-step verification tab. You can also search in the Google. Even you can use generative AI to know how to find that. And then scroll down to this app password created. Then you can create a password for GoFish, which will be needed. So you can just mention that app. You can just click on app password created, copy that, and just give the name that yeah, it is for GoFish. And then you can first create the sending profile. So to create the sending profile, you should provide your name, and then you should provide what type of interface. Generally it is SMTP and SMTP from. So this is the email from which I am sending. So SMTP from should be maybe from the email that you are using to send the phishing emails. And then in the host, here you can just mention something like smtp.gmail.com, that is fine. And then the username, maybe your username that you should mention. And this is the app password that you created as you saw in the previous slide. So you can use that app password and paste it here, and then just save that. So then even what you can do, you can test that whether you are able to send the phishing email or not. But copy that and then save it. And then what you can do, edit the landing page. So you can click on the landing page that I showed previously here. So you can click on the landing page that you see here. Maybe you can just name it Netflix, and then you can click on the import site button that you see here and provide the link to import the website, and it will import everything. And then just make sure to check these boxes: captured submitted data and capture password, and then it will capture those data, and then you need to save the page. You can also create the email template. So email template tab is also there, that you see here, email templates. You can click on that, this email template, and then maybe just name it like join Netflix or something like that. And then the sender, and then this is like what you can do: click on the HTML tab, and then here you can provide the first name, like maybe anything, and then please follow the link. So you can provide the just .url, and it will be enabled, and the tracker is added automatically. And then you can just save the template. And this all the information are mentioned here, like URL will provide the phishing link to the receiver. This syntax that you see here, curly braces and .url, it will send the URL link to the receiver. And then you can come in the users and groups. So I would not suggest it to send it to 10 to 20 people. Just try with your another email account, and just you can name it testing scenario. And then this is the email address or like of the receiver, and you can mention anything like position, and then just make sure to save the changes here. And then this is the campaign. So you have seen here campaign tab. So just you need to click on that, and then just name anything. It is just for testing, and then select the email template. So you can just click on the down arrow, and it will show the templates available. And also similarly, you can select the landing page. You can just click the down arrow here, and it will show what are the available landing page. So maybe if you have just created one, then it will be there. And then here you are going to provide the URL of your phishing server, which you saw in the terminal. So here you have seen there is another URL that you see here: HTTP 0.0.0 on running on port and with the port 80. So that is your phishing server is running on port 80. So you need to copy this 0.0.0 and with port 80, and that you need to provide it here. And then you can just launch the campaign. And then yeah, that is the phishing server that you need to provide the IP address. And then your dashboard will look something like this. Immediately email will be sent, and then maybe it will take a while, or maybe email you will receive on your Gmail very quickly. So then you can try to open the link and click the link, and then submit, provide some information, and then everything will be captured. Maybe submitted data, it will take some time. It can take some time to show, but yeah, you can try that. And everything you will find in on your dashboard, and you can expand that. So here you can see that what browser I used, what type of operating system I was using, all those information are there, along with the email and also the password that I used to log in. So everything will be captured and on my GoFish dashboard. So this is just like all the instructions are given here, so you can follow that. And this is you can use when you are working in the organization for doing the training for phishing campaign and those activities. So now what we will do, I will show how you can use large language model to create the phishing template, landing page, and all those things. And then you can just import that very easily on your GoFish and launch the campaign. So nowadays, attackers are using like leveraging these AI tools, generative AI tools, a lot to create a very well crafted email messages, which looks very genuine. And initially, it used to take a lot of time also for attackers to craft an email and then make it aligned to target couple of people. And also we were having limited scale, but with AI powered tools, we can quickly scale it, make it very context aware. Like maybe we are targeting, let's say, higher executive of the organization, so we can just craft an email for targeting higher executive. And very now these generative AI tools have become very effective in writing, so it can write a very convincing communication or email, which will look like very genuine. And a lot of reports shows that cyber criminals are using these generative AI tools a lot, AI generated content a lot for phishing. And initially, which thing used to take a lot of time, with AI integration, it is taking very less time actually. Even you can use in your organization to create a phishing training. And of course many companies are using that, but attackers are using it at a very large scale to launch phishing attacks. So what you can do, let me share the screen here. So can you see my Kali machine
Yes, yes.
terminal? Yeah. So what you can do, let me first open this. So I have also uploaded this, and I will share document with Sumit, and maybe he will provide that you can follow the link. Also on this GitHub, I have given all the instructions, so you can just git clone that, and you can start using this a tool which is integrated with Olama. So you need Kali Linux and Python 3.8 and 4 gig RAM. So you can also check all these codes. So in the GoFish integrator .py, what I would like to, so this is a code which integrates Fish GPT, which like I downloaded Olama, and then I'm using another script to create an email and everything. So here you need to provide the API key of your GoFish. So let me show where you can provide that. Yeah, here that you see in the main part, so GoFish API key. So you need to provide your GoFish API key to make the connection between your Fish GPT and your GoFish. So for integrating GoFish tool, this API key is important to connect it with the Fish GPT. So let me show where you can find. So generally you can find in the settings, I guess. So yeah, API key. So here in the settings you can find. So it will be unique to everyone. So you can just click on this admin part, and then you will find in the settings the GoFish API key. So that you need to copy paste and paste it on this code on this here, and it should be in the double quotes. So don't remove the double quotes, and then you don't need to make any changes, and then you can just follow this guideline. And then we have this fixed fish GPT code to generate the phishing email. So that also you can. So I'm using Olama 5 2.7b model, so which is trained on 2.7 billion parameters, as you know about these LLM. So why I'm using this local LLM? It is always good to have your own local LLM for doing these activities. First thing is like no, you don't need to communicate with the those enterprise version like ChatGPT, and you are providing all the information. And second thing is like those models which are there, like if you are you have downloaded it locally on your machine and then you are working with that, then you are in control of everything. And also there have been some problems where those companies, they changed the models, and like companies were relying on those previous model. Last year it happened with OpenAI, and then suddenly the model that you were using, it is not working. So then you are relying on third party. So if you are having your own local LLM, then you are under the control, and maybe you are using the previous version, which is still working safely in your infrastructure. So that is also an advantage, and also you are under control of your data. So we are using this Olama 5 2.7 b. You can download that also. So let me show you here how you can do that. Install. So first thing that you will need to do, you need here you can see that. Also let me show how you can download everything. And it will work slowly if you don't have this is 2.7b model, and generally it will work slowly. Let me. So here you can click the link. Maybe we need to click this link. So I'm inside VirtualBox. So let's check this one. So you see this one, GoFish Linux 64-bit zip. So you can download this version and work with that on your Kali machine. So since I have everything installed, So generally, what you can also do, let's say if you find that Olama is not getting connected, so you can type this command. So right now it is already connected. If it will not do, then I will restart. And once it is there, you can also check with this command, Olama list, the model name and size and everything. So let's say first you need to run this fixed fish GPT uh, script. So what it will do, it will create a phishing email template. So it will take a while because I'm using this 2.7b model. So and couple of times you will have an error of like this one that you see in previously here, API call error HTTP connection. So maybe you can just restart or try again. But many a times you will get those things like maybe in it will take 120 seconds, 2 minutes, or 2.5 minutes, and it will create everything. So with this fish GPT, what it will do as you in the meantime it is generating the email. What I can, so here you see it has created an email subject previously, like I had urgent security update required, and it created the template created. So it already created a template for me, which I can easily use. I don't need to create. It also created a landing page that you see here. So I don't need to create a landing page. So it created the email template, which I can easily integrate. Just import that landing page. It created for me, so I can just easily import that. And then I just, it will also give you all the steps that you can now follow. So it gives me that, yeah, go to go fish campaign tab, and then I just need to create the new tab, new campaign, and use the template ID, like this template for email, and the landing page I need to use this campaign ID, and then I just need to launch, instead of creating everything like email template and landing page, everything, doing it by myself. So I can just import these things. So here now you can see that this is a very short email, actually, just for an example. So it has created urgent security update email, where it is writing to somebody like, dear Sarah, this email is to inform you of an urgent security update that has been implemented to protect our company's system and data. Please check your inbox as soon as possible to review the instruction and ensure that all necessary actions are taken. Thank you for your cooperation. So what it will do now, it is again trying to generate another email. So it will try to do that. Maybe sometimes it will time out, and sometimes it will do it very quickly. So you see here it took 127.4 seconds to create this first, because we are using this 2.7 B model, which is running in the CPU mode. So now you can see here it has also created another email for Mike Shen that it gives me. So again, the email too also say subject is urgent security update. So it says that, dear Mark, we wanted to bring to your attention an urgent security update that has been released for our system. Please take note of the following changes and make sure to apply them as soon as possible. So here it mentions that your AI assistant. So you can play with these tools, and also for instance, for doing some kind of research project, what you can also do, download these models, Olama, and also you can create multiple AI agents to create diverse kind of emails, and like phishing emails. And also you can analyze like what kind of words that are frequently used in those emails generated by AI agents and like how it is written. So that can be a good work to like use these models and generate a lot of emails. And then and also you can use different models to try and see how different models are generating different types of emails, which and what are the common features and what type of words that are used frequently. So that can be a good work, and it will take some time also. So the first part is done, like we ran this script and then it created the two emails. Now we need to run this gofish integrator. So to before running this script, you need to start your gofish. So in my terminal, gofish is already running. So here, as you can see, I went into download folder inside gofish, where I have extracted the files, and I just went into the type this command sudo space dot slash gofish. So since gofish is already installed in my system, so it doesn't show that admin, and it will give it will not show the passwords, and like it is giving me that, yeah, for user admin, but the whole username and password that it showed for the first time, it will not show you. So you should take note it down and configure your dashboard and also change the password and remember that, because then if you are don't remember it, then it will take some time to again change it. It is not very just that where you can click on forgot password and change it easily. So what you can do, just once gofish is running, just run this script python 3 gofish integrator. And so again, so now it says that connected to gofish. So now it is generating a powered phishing email, sending a request to Olama API. And don't forget to paste your gofish API key on the this in this script in the main function gofish integrator. So we need to wait for a while. So it will do it. So you can use AI agents to generate that, and that can also like provide you with different models, 2 3 models you can select. You can download from Hugging Face, if you know that. You can download some LLM like from Hugging Face, and then play with that with different models and try to create phishing emails. I'm not talking about the links, just the phishing emails to analyze it. And you can use some uh, analysis technique to analyze what type of emails that they generate and what type of words that are written, I mean, frequently used. And then that will help like to analyze like when they target people. Like also you can narrow it down, like if they draft an email for to target CEOs, then what type of emails generally it is written, and what type of frequent words used by LLM. And if it is targeting, let's say, developer or other people, then what type of. So that can be a good analysis actually. So you can do that. Here we need to wait for a while. So if you are using a good powerful model, then you might not wait for this much. It will do it very quickly. So this is just an example I'm running inside my virtual box. So I don't want to give too much configurations settings for this one, so it takes some time. So, but if you are doing some kind of project, so it would be better to download, use the more powerful models. Time what I can show you here. So, but yeah, it has become slow. Let me close. Let's go here. Yeah, here it says, yeah, that can happen sometimes. It will show the connection timed out. So if you get this kind of connection timed out, what you can also do, there is a timeout. Yeah, here if you see, this is a fixed GPT. So I have that issue in another script. But what you can do, like here you see the timeout, you can increase this to 200, 250, and then a lot of time it works. So today in my Kali machine, I changed that. So you can do that and it will work. So, but let's go through this one. So it connected to GoFish, and then it created email subject here, urgent security required, and then you can see that it created a template which with this id 6 and with this number that you see and the landing page. So now it is giving me the step by step instructions what I need to do. So it says that go to GoFish campaign and create a new campaign. So let's go there and do that campaign. So let's click here. So we can do here. First, let's select the template. So I already have couple of, so let's see what was the recent one. So with the last three number 227. Seems, yeah, here it is. So maybe let's say we can name 227. And then again, you can select the landing page with that one 227. And then here you need to provide this server, phishing server IP. So this is the HTTP 0.0.0 8080. So it may be 80, and if it is 8080, so just use that. And then you can put test targets. Then so it says that email sent. Seems that I have to log in maybe. Here it is. So now I have received again a message. So this is on another email that I'm using from which I'm sending. So now you can see that I have received. So, but it gives me an error right now because we got that. But for your information, like you can see here, I have received this email with this subject urgent security update, and that was generated there previously. And it will give you the link, this one. If you click on that link, it will show that link click. And then again, if you will provide the information, it will show that. Right now, I don't think it will. Let's try that, whether it works or not. So let's. So anything that you can type. Yeah, it will give that error. But let's say it will show that email was opened if you will refresh it, and you will have to wait for a while. So it showed that email open, linked click. To show the submitted data, it will take some time. But that is the whole idea. So you can expand that, this one, and then you can see that I was using Linux machine and Firefox browser. So all those information, it will show that. And it will take some time to click, get the submitted data. And also, when in your organization you are using phishing campaign to create awareness, it is also good to see how many people reported that this is a phishing email. So that is also a good practice. So if you are receiving phishing email as a training phishing training campaign from your in your organization, you should also report that. Even not only for training, but any phishing email that you are receiving in the organization, you should report that. So that helps them to classify it in a better way next time. So that is also best practice. Like to if whenever you are receiving phishing email and you identified that, just report that to your IT department. So that's how it works. So I would suggest you to go on that GitHub and download that, and just apply that security GoFish API key, and then run it. It will run properly. So because we had this error, timeout error, so that's why we got that in the email. But generally, you will receive these kind of proper emails. So that's what you saw here. Let me show you again. So sometimes it times out, but yeah, because it is a slow model. So here you see, you can see that I received a proper email. So and those kind of things, maybe you need to again run the script. Then you will receive the proper email. But you see here it says best regards, your name. So for some project, what you can do, you can create use models and try to create realistic emails with those models. Maybe you can use two or three different models and then analyze, like maybe 100 emails you generate, or 250, and then analyze those. There are different techniques to analyze those bulk emails. So you can analyze it to understand like when email for phishing is written by uh, uh, AI agents. So how it looks like, what are the frequent words they use, and how it is written, everything. So that will be a good work. So let's go back. So here now, yeah, with AI powered phishing, so you can see it is very easy to generate a very realistic looking email, which will be like difficult for victims to find a difference. And it is also like provides cyber attackers to generate mass emails and then send it. So it has become very easy for cyber criminals to generate those phishing emails and then say, attach phishing links and send it to 500 users or 200 users. So what you can do with AI agents, generate these emails and then do some in these kind of sentiment analysis and those things, and what type of words they are frequently using. So that will be can be a work that you can do. So let me know if you have any questions.
Yes, you can unmute, you can ask the questions. Be interactive. Each person you can understand whenever you are going to for the implementation or you
Sir,
will do the thing. Yes.
sir, do we only use something like GoFish, or is there other ways we can get the information, or even send emails like phishing emails?
There are other tools, but yeah, then you need to figure it out to use. So yeah, if you are willing to explore other tools, that is a good thing. You can do that. There are other tools as well, like Zfisher that I showed. There is another tool, Evilginsk, that you can also use. But that will require more configurations.
And
So
sir, are there any limitations to GoFish, like too much processing time or anything like that? Is there a limitation, or is it?
no, I don't think like. What do you mean by limitations here? Like how
Yeah,
many
means
emails?
means if it is asked to send too many phishing emails or write too many phishing emails at once, will it just
So
not work?
here you are using like large language model like Olama to generate those phishing emails. You are not asking GoFish to generate the phishing emails. So we are using Olama to generate phishing emails, generate the template and landing page, and then we are importing that directly in the GoFish, and then you can set it like 50 or 100 users to send, but don't send it to different users. So just create another account for experiment, and then just send it to yourself, because
Okay,
sending it to others, that is also an illegal activity. So you
okay,
should
sir.
not do that. I mean, be careful.
Okay, sir.
Any other question?
Yes, sir.
One question is there in chat box. You can
Yeah,
see.
I just saw that these days phishing emails are blocked by most mailing services or categorized as spam. Phishing mails, how to bypass generated mails. I don't know what you try to ask. So, if one wish to conduct first thing is like from defender point of view, you should not try to bypass it. So only way uh, is to, if you are of course AI models are also getting very sophisticated in finding out, or for instance, the security tools, I would say, instead of AI models. The security tools, they are also very good at finding the phishing emails, but still phishing, if you read some reports, security reports from different companies like Deloitte or another, or Z Fisher, I forgot the name, the VPN Z Scaler. So you will find that phishing campaigns and phishing attacks are increasing day by day. So that is not entirely true that that phishing emails are detected. Of course, security tools are getting sophisticated, but a lot of time, cyber attacks, 90% of the cases, it starts with some kind of phishing emails, because that is the initial access that it provides to attackers. So in many cases, if you will read last year Deloitte report, it mentions that, I think 2 years back, that in 80 to 90% cases, cyber attack starts with some kind of phishing attacks, because that gives cyber attackers initial information that they use to launch further attacks. So and of course, security tools are getting good at detecting phishing emails, but still a lot of time these attacks happen. I mean, most of the cases it starts with these kind of phishing emails. And that is even a good thing, that if these tools are detecting these phishing emails, because that means, vendors are also updating those tools with different features of phishing emails that they get. And it also depends like a lot on links, that is, or attachments that are attached on those phishing emails. So if links are very generated in a with some tools which looks like a very genuine link, then it is very difficult for those security tools to classify whether this email with this link is phishing or non-phishing. Any other question?
I don't think so. Rishi sir, you have also another session tomorrow, na? Same time we'll keep
Yes. Yeah.
tomorrow the last class.
Yeah, that is. I think